So we parked on Somerset off of Jefferson and we're walking to the venue. So let's see how far away we have to walk. Don't you think they're going to the same venue? These people, that family. No, I want to go on the Alberts. I don't want to walk on the back street.
36th.
Okay, hold on, let's see. Where do you see it? 36th Street. This one's 36? And then we're on Somerset. Okay, I'm taping this too for the vlog, but I want to make sure where we are. Then up there is what? Crenshaw? Joe?
Yeah.
Stop sign is Crenshaw? Okay.
Right now, I'm more people.
The money is coming up now. Okay, here we go. There you go. Grab the money. Grab the money. Grab the money. Grab the money. The money is going to grab as much money as you can. Grab as much. There you go. Give them a big round of applause.
Here, stop right there, make I get Mario.
Good?
I want you to know that these are the words. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! This is how you want to taste the soul, man. This man shaking it down. Let's go! Brakes on the car. Make you
I'm not unknown, but I guess people know me.
See, guys, Daryl came with us. My own kids didn't want to come. My own kids.
I'm her adopted son.
I hope we can see you because you're so dark. Let's see. Yeah.
I'm her adopted son.
You guys remember when I met Daryl in the parking lot of Walmart, right?
Yeah.
Daryl's the son now.
Yeah.
And I came to see my other son, Mario. Shanika, where you at? I miss my daughter. Shanika, come eat with us. We're on our way home from the function, guys. I actually burned 589 calories walking that venue twice. So as you guys saw, we didn't. I ate just a little bit of that. As you guys saw, Daryl came, the young man that we just met in Walmart the other day. He's become a fast friend. And when he heard where we were going, he goes, I'd like to come. And he knew a few people out there. And there was an actor that he worked with a few years ago that saw him and recognized him, and they exchanged numbers again. And so he was making some old connections that he was very excited about. And for me, I got to meet everybody at Mario's table, and Mario told him that we were his family and that we babysat Norman for him, and they were like all jealous. And 3 of them said they want to come and cook with me and eat with me. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but I gave them my card. I worked it, guys. I worked it. Channel 5 was out there. Y'all know I wish I could hook up with somebody from Channel 5, because that's where the producer, Sherry Shepherd, cousin, who's a producer, works. But he wasn't out there because he just came back from vacation. But Channel 5 was out there, but they didn't have any on-air talent out there. What's up, babe?
No, I got nothing out there.
Yeah, I didn't have nothing. They just want you to go in front of this like mechanical looking TV thing and say something to the anchors or ask a question, but they kind of want you to ask about sports. I'm like, I'm not into no sports. You let me ask what question I want to ask, and I'm going to say, how do I go about getting a segment with food on there to cook for y'all anchors? That's what I would have asked, but they don't want you to ask stuff like that. They want, is the Dodgers going to win? Who cares? That's my thing. Who cares? So Channel 4 was out there, right? That's the first one we met, Tony Guignard. That's one of the anchors. She was real sweet. I took a picture with her. And yeah, we couldn't do too much like recording with Josh. We get Josh from Mario and them at their table, because they were heavily guarded. You know, they work for Fox, so they scared. They were heavily guarded. So, but Tony, one of Mario's co-worker, was like the nicest guy. I've watched Tony for 28 years, right, Joe? And he was such a sweetheart. So I'm glad I met them. I'm glad I went. I'm really glad I went. I don't know what's going to come of it, but I'm glad I went. So we're heading home now, guys. All right, guys. So let me tell you what happened yesterday when we went to the Taste of Seoul. First of all, there was nobody checking you when you entered. So all bets were off. Pretty much you could do anything. So I kept watching the buildings. I'm like, okay, those are kind of, okay, this is a mall right here. All right, I'm going to use this as my wall. Check for cars careening. No, I didn't let it bother me, but it was crossing my mind every now and then.
In the back of your head.
Yeah, so we walked the whole strip on Crenshaw, and we got to the end where they had a stage. It had a lot of stages. It was well orchestrated, well organized, and the booths were set up when we got there. It's not like other functions that I've attended where they're still setting up booths when you get there. And the music was jamming, and I didn't try any of the food. I don't go to stuff like that for the food because I don't know how that stuff was cooked. And I wanted to buy a snow cone.
She's super delicate.
But they didn't really have snow cone. They had like a slushy type thing that looked kind of stiffer than a slushy.
Oh.
I don't know what that is, but I felt like that would make me thirsty.
I love slushies.
So McDonald's was over there giving away soda, so they gave away 2, what do you call it? Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
The one high in caffeine. So I took like a couple of mouthfuls from Joe's, and he drank his, and then when the young man, Daryl, got there later, he was thirsty, so we gave him the other can.
Genius on their part. They get you in with a cold drink, and then you be like, I want to go buy something.
Yeah.
It's genius.
Shabazz was out there, and I used to love a Shabazz burger, but they were selling fish and chips. Ugh. Everybody knows that's catfish. So when Daryl got there, because Daryl called us when we were on our way down, we were like 10 miles from home. And I told him where we were going. He goes, can I come? I'm like, come, it's free. And he didn't get there 10 minutes after we did because he ran into a traffic accident. So he got there like 40 minutes later, and we had already walked the whole place, and we were already getting ready to leave. Well, we weren't going to desert him, but we could have left.
I kept saying it like I was there.
We could have left. So he came, we walked the whole place. Thank God he's not those kind of people where it's like, I want to see more. It's like, you guys ready? I'm ready. And so we left. He ran into a lot of people he knew. 2 or 3 of my subscribers ran into me because I met other people out there, but they were like my parents' friends. So like this one lady, Julie, I met her out there with her husband, and that's my mom's friend. So I wouldn't say they're subscribers to the channel. They know about the channel.
Exactly.
And then the minute I walked away from Mario's booth, look at me, Mario's booth. I got there and I said, Mario, you look like a star. And here all the rest of them watching like, he's my star. I'm so sorry, but I'm just prejudiced.
The rest of you losers.
And then the handsome Matt. Joshua, go get the picture so I can show them
Where
pictures.
are they?
It's right there on that chair handle, the chair that Daddy likes to pick at. So anywho, the minute I stepped away from there, this lady came up to me and she goes, Miss Bear Pantry, I knew that was you. It's so funny because they call me by the name of my show. And I was like, hey, how you doing? You watch the show? Please share for me. Let's take a picture. I'm always wanting to take. When you guys meet me in public, please take a picture with me. Because sometimes I have to remember because I'm so getting, to know you guys that I don't ask about a picture. So let me show you who's who. Of course, this is my favorite, Mario. I'm just going to say that I'm very discriminatory. When I like you, I like you. And then, why do we have all those pictures? Oh, because they sent to Joe and to Barbara. This handsome guy was sitting right next to Mario. And me and Mario always joke about him because they send him on these rides, like for Disneyland. And he screams like a girl. And I would text Mario and go, Matt is screaming like a girl again. And so, anyways,
Does he have
I
blue
teased
eyes?
him. He's so gorgeous. Look at his eyes.
Man, I wish I had like one.
So I teased him about that too. And then next to him, Joe, who made next to the white boy? Huh?
He said he don't remember, girl.
Was it Bobby D? Was it Gigi? I think it was Gigi.
Does it matter?
Doesn't matter. I'm trying to follow in my brain.
Oh.
Gigi was there, so right away it's like, how do you know Mario? And I told her how I know Mario, and Mario said, she babysit my dog when I go away, blah, 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 blah. I got family here, nah, 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 nah. And then I told her what I did for a living, and she seems like she wants to come because I tweeted her already, and she's like, I can't wait to taste your cuisines. This is Bobby D, had the nerve to tell me I didn't know Belize had a cuisine. I'm like, just because you Filipino, don't mean Belize don't have a cuisine. I say every country got a cuisine, okay? And that word is pretty new. I think I learned that word cuisine in the 80s when Jenny Craig opened up and I went there and it goes, Jenny's Cuisine. And then it was this girl, Marla.
I'm gonna go on a tangent. Let me tell you about Jenny Craig.
No, she runs. She's like a runner. This girl is so skinny, but so buff at the same time. Like, how you can be so skinny and so buff? It's kind of like how you can be so skinny but so fat at the same time. She buff and skinny at the same time, okay? This girl, Marla. And then Sumata Khan.
Samara Khan.
She was nice. She was real cool. She's kind of new to the channel. Then this is Sandra Endo. Sometimes she's kind of unfriendly when we go to the coffee shop takeovers, but I think it's because she's working. Because she has to go there and study everything. Like if they came here to Fontana for a coffee shop takeover, they study everything about the city, and then she has to keep presenting these segments. So I think that's because she was like super friendly there yesterday. She was relaxed.
It wasn't not friendly, just like, I gotta focus on
Yeah,
my work.
she was relaxed yesterday. So
Yeah.
no, Tony,
You already
this
know
was
who
my
Tony is,
sweetheart
yeah.
right here. I've been watching Tony for 28, 29 years.
been there so
he was
long.
so, just like the smile that you see there was the smile that he had out there. And he's like, Mario, I've been holding out. I am so mad, Mario, because you've been holding out.
He still looks young.
Tony
Black don't
looks
crack,
good.
baby.
Good black don't crack. They got the moisturize.
True.
And this is the lady Tony Ginyard that I showed you earlier in the clip. So I just wanted you to know that I was recognized. If I have the pictures, I'll put it up so you can see who all, I got recognized out there. About
Hers is
3 or 4
smooth.
people. Yeah, hers is glossy. Fox is cheap.
I don't mind
And
these
so,
either. Those ones are cool.
and let me tell you, it's still smooth though, but not as like hers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had like security all around them, and it's because they work for Fox. Because this lady, it was just her alone. Josh, your head's been cut off the whole time?
Everybody knows what my head looks like. It's fine.
Oh, dang.
It's fine. Everybody knows what my head looks like. See? There.
The battery died just now because that's the battery we use all day to do 2 shows. I got 4 batteries now though, so we good. Yeah, so it was a wonderful occasion. I'm glad I went. I don't know that I have to go back again every year, but I'm glad I went this year to experience it. And I think I made some waves. I don't know what's going to pan out. I don't care if these people ever come and cook with me or not, but they know I exist now. They know that Mario's got a little connection out here and I exist, and Mario's still going to be my favorite from that channel. And if Mario leaves that channel, I follow wherever channel he goes to. That's how we roll. We support the ones we love, right? So, the Explorer sold. You want to tell the story, Josh?
Oh, okay. I didn't get the phone call part because I was knocked out for that, so that's all her.
Mm-hmm.
But,
you could tell the ending. I'll
okay.
go back and tell the beginning. Who bought the Explorer?
A nice man and his brother from Texas.
From Texas. Yes.
They're very nice.
When he called, he just kept saying thank you for answering them. It was like who was the guy? The one person that told us that, the one that bought the Grand Prix. Remember? He said he went to the house to check out the car and the people would not even come out the front door.
He was done like test driving our car and all that. He's like, I'm gonna buy it, and then those people call like, I'm opening the door. It's like, what are you doing? It's like 3 hours later.
They thanked me for not misrepresenting the car.
Oh yeah, we'll tell you what's wrong.
They loved it, and when they came, they're going to use it for work because they're here from Texas to do insurance claim adjustment and stuff for the wildfires, and they're going to be here past Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, he was telling me that they're gonna have to like spend Thanksgiving down here. I was like, oh, that's a bummer.
And
'cause I
before
like
that, they were in
Thanksgiving.
Florida for Hurricane. What was in Florida?
I don't know. You know the hurricanes more than me.
Why did I forget? Hurricane Irma. I was going to say Harvey, but that's Texas. Yeah, they were in Florida, so they do insurance adjustments, and they need a work truck out here. And so that came in handy because I told him, I said, we buffed it and it looks beautiful, but you know, it's not painted. He's like, I don't care about that. They tested everything. They loved it. They kept thanking us for being honest. They kept thanking us for...
So they were feeling our pain, but on the buyers.
On the buyers.
end.
And he goes, nobody will answer a Texas number here in California. Why? I'm like, people stupid. And then he said, when he goes to see a car in the LA area, because that's where they're staying, near the airport, the car is crappy. They put on filters and misrepresent the car. I don't misrepresent my cars.
No.
I don't want people to waste their time to come, because I hate when they waste my time.
When they come here, we want them to buy it, because I'm not going to buy a car that's been misrepresented. I'm not. I'm just not.
And one of the guys that I really thought was going to buy this car, he really ticked me off yesterday, because he going to ask me, how come the truck only have 97,000 miles? But I don't know. That's what the auction tells us. We have to go by that,
That's
right?
what the odometer
and he goes,
says.
are you sure? Well, he's saying it doesn't matter what the odometer says because you could have turned it back. I'm like, if there was some turning back, it didn't happen with me. Because when you buy it from the auction, they tell you what these miles are, and if it matches what the odometer says,
I'm pretty sure
and
the
the paperwork
auction is
says
thorough
that,
with
I
that,
think the
too.
auction will check that, because that's a federal crime.
Yeah.
I was highly offended when he says, you sure you didn't turn back? I say, what? This is how I feel. If I know that I'm not guilty of what you're accusing me of, that means you're the one that's guilty
you've
of
done
it.
this before. He's done that before.
That's like, you know, people who are cheating on each other. If, like, let's say for instance, Daddy keeps accusing me or I keep accusing him, and he knows he's not cheating or I know I'm not cheating, then check the other person. I really do believe that. So if he had the nerve, you know, to ask me that means he's done that before, because then as the conversation continued, I told him I was highly offended that he would accuse me of this, and that, you know, pretty much I feel like he's the one that does that type of stuff. And then he did confess that he buys and sells cars, but he doesn't sign in under a dealer. We went to DMV, we got all the appropriate licenses to do this, got scanned, you know, make sure we didn't commit any federal crime, state crime, whatever.
They have our blood.
And they have our blood or everything they have on us. We buy under a legit dealer that came highly recommended by the auction,
Who's
and
such
he
a
signed
nice
up with the
dude.
auction. I mean, the sweetest
I'm
guy.
starting to think he's not human. How nice he
Yeah,
is.
Joe and I went to go pick up the pink slip from him earlier, because we don't get the pink slip on these cars till like a week to a month later. And when I told him this was going to be an out-of-state sale, this is our first out-of-state sale, he says, come get the pink slip. I have it here. We went earlier. Joe and I went to go pick it up. The nicest guy you ever wanted to meet. And yeah, the guy and his brother came. The brother's name was Josh. Just like, and he looks the same age as my Josh. And we went into our local little restaurant over there to go do the transaction, right in their little outdoor thing. We didn't even care.
Oh.
And if anybody came and said anything, I'd say, go get the owner, because we call the owner Papa.
Yeah, we know him.
You know, he's a Greek man selling Mexican food. He's smart. And has his...
he's
wait,
sold
wait,
out.
wait. Let me tell it. He's a Greek man selling Mexican food, and he also sells cars. He has a car lot. But his corporation, his LLC, is in Belize. When he learned that we were from Belize, he says, you guys are stupid. Open your LLC in Belize and you won't have to pay all these stupid American fees. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you're going to jail. I think wherever you have your LLC, you kind of going to have an office there. He goes, you're going to have an office there in your mom's house. I'm like, this little Greek man going to jail. Going to jail. We call him Papa. So anyways, it's done. I'm tired. Oh, I've got jury duty. I got a call. Right now it's 7:13. I'm going to wait for 9 o'clock like Mama said. I've never gotten called in to even show up to the courthouse, but I feel this time I will get called in, not because I'm trying to speak this over myself, but because they sent a stupid postcard. I swear the postcard looked like this. I almost threw it in the trash.
Right? It looked like, just a junk mail.
I'll show you. Hold on. I'll cover my address and show you.
It looks like something you would just be like, someone's trying to sell me a stupid cruise or something, and then you throw it
I
away.
almost threw it in the trash, Josh.
I wouldn't have blamed you. It's a good thing you read stuff.
We thought it wasn't real either when we went to go on the website, right?
Yeah. It's because we're used to what they send us, the official looking stuff, you know?
Okay, you cover my address.
Oh, I'm gonna change my angle so I can make sure you're covering the address.
You got it? My fingers are covering it.
What's all of this?
You know how I'm going to do. Let's
Cover that
everything.
too. I don't know what that is, so cover that.
Okay, we'll cover it with Mario.
Okay. Thank you, Mario. Even when you're not here, you help me.
This is how this thing came. So my address is down here. And I was like, okay. I looked in the back and was like, okay, what's this? Even like to me, make sure my address is not here.
Well, that shows where center is, so it might show that we're in this area, so I wouldn't show it.
Okay. Josh was helping me cover everything. So the font on the top for the Superior Court, that looked fake.
Yep.
Right? That looked fake. And Josh was like, Mom, don't go to that website. It's fake. Don't do this, Mommy. Don't.
I'm paranoid for viruses and stuff.
Yeah. So anywho, I called, and then the computer said that I had to go online. What if you don't have a computer? What if you were computer illiterate like my mom was? So I had to go and I had to put my name, and the hardest thing was to put my birthday, remember?
Mm-hmm. It kept like glitching. It was weird.
I put it in, and tomorrow's the 23rd, right? They say I
Yes,
still
yes,
have to
they do.
call the night before, but because I had to do all that, I kind of feel like they'll tell me to come. It sucks.
Oh, no.
It sucks because your girl doesn't drive the freeway, so Joe has to take me.
Oh.
Thank God that we have the Tahoe because Jada doesn't have a car. By the way, pray for us. We see a car for Jada. It's a Saturn 2002 Saturn. Orange is the color. It matches his child.
It's not ugly
It's like
orange,
a
too.
burnt orange.
Yeah, it's a nice looking orange.
And it has 141,000 miles, and it's clean inside and out. We don't know if the engine or the tranny is shot, but the MMR on it is so cheap that it's almost obscene to say.
It's like,
I don't know.
Couldn't hurt to go
I don't
up.
know. It might not go for the price that they have listed. They have $600 listed for the go-to price. If we get it for that, it's gonna be un milagro.
It's a
I have to say it in
miracle,
Spanish.
man.
Milagro. So
Because we'll think, oh, we're gonna get it for this price, and then it's like $4,000 later. Well, all right.
So I wanted to motivate you guys. My week has started off pretty good because today is the first day of the week. Y'all know that, right? Sunday is the first day of the week. It started off very blessed. And I speak the same blessing over each and every one of you. Whatever you are worried about, don't worry about it. It's done. God says it's already done. Amen. That's what amen means. You know, like in the church, they use amen for a period. Amen. It's done. So whatever it is, if it's your health, if it's money, if it's a bill that's due, it is done. And I can safely say that because I just ran and paid a bill off of the sale of the car. Okay.
I paid one for me too.
So I'm like, praise God. Thank you for the prayers. If you don't see a vlog tomorrow night, it's because I was held there all day for jury duty.
Yeah.
If I'm unlucky enough to get picked on one of these juries where you got to be there all week,
We should document it.
maybe I'm not allowed to tell you that I'm there. But just know that if you don't see a vlog after Tuesday night, because you might not see one Monday night if I'm stuck there all day, I won't have anything to vlog unless
I mean, if you
unless
wanna see-
these guys vlog for me.
Unless you want to see people sitting down in the waiting room.
I don't think we're allowed to. I don't think you were allowed to record in there.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, so if you don't see a vlog tomorrow night, don't panic. It's just because I had to stay for jury duty. And if you don't see one Tuesday night, it's because they kept me all week.
And I will
For
leave
jury
you
duty.
all the information of the case.
And then you might see Josh and Jada do like a 5-minute vlog or something telling you
worry.
guys.
We're gonna make
Don't
sure
worry,
that-
mommy not sick.
and make sure they're voted guilty.
they might not be able to tell you where I'm at. Okay, so I'm warning you guys if you don't see it. But you'll see 2 cooking video this week though, because I'm editing them right now. One Monday and one Wednesday. One was with this beautiful cheesy thing that Jada made, and
Oh,
then
so good.
this thing that she made out of this. Ooh, child.
Hey, don't give them that advertising.
Ooh, child. Ooh, that thing good though. We're gonna buy the mystery one and we're gonna tear it apart and let Daddy guess what it is, and we're gonna get some money, okay?
I think it's like 10K you can win or something like that.
We're lucky with things like that. My grandmother was the one that named the beer in Belize, Billiken beer.
Yeah.
She won that contest. So we're good at stuff like
She
that.
won $100. That's a lot of money back in the day.
Yep. Bye guys.
Bye everybody.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yep.
Thumbs up. All that good stuff.
Yep.
Au revoir.
Bye bye. Take care, y'all.
Yeah, Daddy, in a kimono. You tell your papa?